and welcome to a year of eternal love. A Course in Miracles workbook for students. Lesson 33. There is another way of looking at the world. Today's idea is an attempt to recognize that you can shift your perception of the world in both its outer and inner aspects. A full 5 minutes should be devoted to the morning and to the evening applications. And in these practice periods, the idea should be repeated as often as you find comfortable. Though unhurried applications are essential. Alternate between surveying your outer world and your inner perceptions, but without an abrupt sense of shifting. Merely glance casually around the world you perceive as outside of yourself, and then close your eyes and survey your inner thoughts with equal casualness. Try to remain equally uninvolved in both, and to maintain this detachment as you repeat the idea through the day. The shorter exercise periods should be as frequent as possible. Specific application of today's idea should also be made immediately when any situation arises which tempts you to become disturbed. For these applications, say, there is another way of looking at this. Remember to apply today's idea the instant you are aware of distress. It may be necessary to take a minute or so to sit quietly and repeat the idea to yourself several times. Closing your ideas will probably help in this form of application. And for the insights, Lesson 33. There is another way of looking at the world. Everything that we see is either a projection of the fear, which is our past conditioning that we're looking and casting about at the world, or we're extending the love out into the world, which is the reality, which is the now. We have a choice to have that vision. We have a choice to see beyond what we've been conditioned to see. You see, this is mind training. Our mind is 180 degrees wired backwards from the thinking of God, from the thinking of Source, from the thinking of unconditional love. One means one. We are the sonship. We are the one. There is no individuality. There is no separation. There is no exceptions to this, as much as we want to try. As much as we want to put someone on trial or cast the slightest judgment or label upon an experience, as much as we want to, there is no cause for that. But as these lessons have been showing us, that is the ultimate first law. There is cause and effect. The thinking of my mind is the cause, and what I see around me is the effect of what I am predominantly thinking. I am the solution. I can be vigilant. Do we always win? No. We have our moments. We have when our wounds get triggered. That's why having this mind training is so important. That we can take a step back. The lesson today, when something distresses us, we get carried away with old wounds, old past conditions that put us to a spot that didn't feel good. We can stop, close our eyes, and say there is another way of looking at this. There's always another way of looking at this. One means one. The one-ship of the sonship. And we are all divine creations of God. I want to thank you for joining me today. This is a year of eternal love. I love you. And I hope you'll join me tomorrow. Until then, God bless.